An Overland Park woman is making national headlines. She is the top-selling Avon representative in the country. It is an inspiring rags to riches story. Elizabeth Demas came from a poor family and worked hard to make it to the top. And she is here today sharing her secrets to success. Elizabeth, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So take us from the beginning on this journey. What was your childhood like?
Well, yeah, I'm one of those that's had a Christmas without presents. There was a time where you watch all the food, empty out of the cupboard, and you're eating oatmeal for a week. But and then as an adult, there was some bad decisions. Ended up on welfare a couple times, and I worked really hard and ended up getting my college degree. Got a job in corporate America, felt I'd made it, and then got caught up in massive layoffs. And what am I going to do? I had 2 small children. And I decided just to start my own business, and so I could be home with my children and make my own fate.
And that's how you got into Avon.
Yes.
I want to tell people about this book. It's called Knocking on Doors, Making Millions, Top Strategies for Direct Sales Success. So what are some of those strategies? I mean, how did you manage to make it from direct sales? It's not an easy business.
No. Well, and when I started, I had just lost my job. I was new in town. I didn't know anyone. So I started knocking on doors, hence the title of the book.
Yeah.
And over time, any top seller will tell you, you try everything. You try all of the different techniques possible. So after I'd gotten to the point where I'd sold $5 million worth of Avon, I thought, you know what, I could write a book on this. So I did. But then I asked for the advice from 24 other direct sellers across the country. So we're covering everything, door to door, online, in person, parties, basket making, every other way you could think to sell products. And everyone's advice all in one book. Because the truth is, there's not one best way to sell. There's the best way for you. And so everyone has to find the way that speaks to them and the way that they know that they can do it.
When you started finding success, what was that moment like?
Oh, well, I started out, and I was actually finishing up my MBA when I started selling Avon, so I got a lot of guff for it. They're like, what are you doing with an MBA selling Avon? I'm like, just watch. Within the first 6 months, I'd sold $10,000. I won a cruise to Cozumel. I ended up on the front cover of Avon's Dreams magazine, and it was just amazing. I mean, it was 6 months in of a lot of hours of work. And that was just the beginning. Now I've sold over $6 million worth of Avon.
And lots of tips here in the book to tell us how you got there. Elizabeth, we're actually out of time. I know, it went so quickly, but thank you so much for coming and sharing your secrets to success.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.